Look, you guys, the content on this show is so good, the next 20 minutes, that we can't even get Kristen to leave the studio where she normally does at this time.
I can't. I don't want to miss this. This is too good. You're going to hear a soft, subtle sound in the background. And for that, I apologize because I have misophonia and something like this would drive me crazy. But it's this.
Okay.
That's it? Just a little beep?
That's it.
Beep.
They don't even make like a sucking noise like they used
No,
to?
it's like,
If you
Can you
want,
hear it?
I can
I
do
didn't
that
even
throughout
hear
the
it.
break.
okay, good.
Can't even hear it. So normally at this
Brilliant.
time, I mean, it's on the schedule. Kristen leaves the studio at 8:30 to pump every day. That's cool. We just, 15 minutes, all she needs. Then she's back at 9.
But this email is so intriguing. And it got brought up in our post-show meeting and it got slated for here. And I'm like, I have to pump. But at the same time, I do not want to miss this segment. So I'm sitting here connected to my pump and we're doing this. And don't suggest the Evie or the Willow. I tried I didn't like it. So I'm still doing my thing. But I don't want to miss this woman who's been dating a guy and then just found out it's her biological brother.
Now, do you need to have both your breasts out like that?
They're not out.
At the same
They're
time?
not out.
Totally exposed
She's
like
in
that?
here.
Because it's uncomfortable.
I mean, I was in the zone during the break, so I didn't even know any of this was happening.
And
I
why-
just looked up.
Why are your pants off?
You know, that was a part of the process.
Learning so much about women the last 2 days.
Is that a Muppets baby tattoo?
It's just more comfortable that
For
way.
everyone at home, Kristen's pants are completely off. Her boobs are out.
Thought you
And
could
my
do this with
Muppet
clothes on.
baby tattoo
And her
is on
Muppet
full display.
baby tattoo.
WTF. I hate you all.
No,
Get to the email.
Sorry, true story. She looks like Madonna with the traffic cone boobs.
Yes,
She's
yeah.
covered. We're not being weird.
Okay. I've got my monitor up just high enough so I can just see your face. You're like that dude in, what was the Tim Allen show?
Oh,
me.
Mr.
Oh,
Wilson.
I can only see your face.
That's fine.
All right, so yeah, this email came in and I said to Tommy yesterday, we all said to Tommy yesterday, like,
Oh, my
whatever on the schedule, get it off. All right, we got to talk about this because she didn't realize she was dating her biological brother. I have not read this email. Have you guys?
No, I
Nope.
didn't read
No.
ahead.
So I don't know the details of this. How does this even happen, right? All right, hey, Bert Show. I've listened to you guys forever and never thought I would have to be one of those people that needed advice. Well, you don't need our advice. If you're dating your biological brother, I don't need to read the other 5 paragraphs.
You know what to do.
Stop.
It's a crime, isn't it? Like, stop it.
Yeah.
I don't know. In some states, probably not this one. But I am a total loss of what the F to do, she writes in capital letters. The situation is complicated, capital letters. But I will try to make this story as short as possible. Here we go, she writes. I'm assuming this is a she. Hold on. Yeah. My parents have been best friends with another couple. Let's call them, let's call them Monica and Chandler.
Okay.
Since before my siblings and I were born. Monica and Chandler are mine and my siblings' godparents, and we grew up basically cousins with their children. We would go on vacations together, birthday parties, sleepovers, etc. Okay, let's pause there. Are we all clear?
Yeah, chosen cousins, chosen family. This couple is really good friends with this couple, and so they've just kind of melded their families together. Makes total sense.
We good? We
Yep.
good? All right. We take a vacation together every year, and both families stay at the same beach house. This past summer, on our annual vacation, I found myself attracted to their oldest son. Let's call him Joey, is what she wrote. It's all right, Joey. Joey and I have always been close and had a great friendship. We were both recently single heading into the vacation. On the first night of our vacation, after a lot of drinks and fun banter, we ended up ... playing the piano.
Oh,
That's
dear.
our code word.
Right, that's our code word for intimacy. We knew it would be best to hide it from our family during the vacation, and I thought things would go back to normal when we returned home, but it was quite the opposite. All right, so let's pause here for just 1 second. So she's known them for years.
Yes, since they were little.
Their families have hung out with each
Yeah.
other for years and years and years.
Yes.
Okay. I could not, capital letters, stop thinking about him. Must have been a great night.
Ugh.
Long story short, we ended up dating and fell quickly for one another. When we told our parents a few months ago, we didn't quite get the reaction we thought we would from my dad and his mom. They seemed very shocked and didn't seem happy for us.
So from her dad and his mom.
Okay, do that again.
From her dad
Uh-huh.
and his mom.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's not the parent, like her mom might have been ecstatic and his dad might have been ecstatic, but her dad and his mom,
Did something.
It's coming.
her dad and his mom.
The godmother. With the godmother?
the godmother.
Hold on, I need a drink for this.
What's his name, Ross?
All right. At the time, I assumed it was my dad being protective over me and brushed it off. As time went on, it almost seemed awkward for Joey and I to be around his mom. His mom has been like a second mom to me, and I thought she would be thrilled for Joey and I. Joey assured me I had nothing to worry about, and since then, I have fallen in love with him.
Oh, no.
I have never felt this way for someone, and I really could see myself marrying Joey. He is absolutely, capital letters, perfect. More capital letters.
Except for that DNA.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker. A few weeks ago, I received results from a DNA test I was given as a gift. Kristen was right. These things only bring bad news. This is what she writes. I have a half-brother in the database I had no idea existed. After some research, I found out who the half-brother is. Who is this half-brother, you'd ask? That's right. Joey!
Oh.
Oh, that is so icky.
No.
She did it with her brother.
A lot. A lot.
All right, if you guys want to get in on this, now's the time. 1-855-BERT Show. So she writes,
Oh, God.
I mean, I don't even know what you would call up and say. Like, hey, you can't choose who you love.
No,
Well,
no.
Yeah, you can.
No,
You
no.
have to this
In
time.
this case, yeah, choose.
So here I am in love with my capital letters. Brother! I just recently told Joey the news, and he told me he needed time to process this information.
You think?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna need a minute.
Wait. What did you just
I would
say?
need years. I would become like one of those guys on a boat, like just sail away forever.
I'd be like, where are the cameras? This
Yeah, I would keep
this
laughing.
can't
You're
be.
funny.
Oh, you're funny.
How do you even process something like that?
You don't.
This also explains to me the response from my dad and his mom. They had an affair, and they have been keeping this secret for
man.
almost 25 years.
That's his son.
Here's where she's asking for your advice, you guys. What do I do? I want to continue things with Joey since technically...
Huh?
What?
Huh?
No.
It's not an
She
option.
did not. You're making that up. She didn't write
Nah,
that.
I'm looking dead at
You
it.
got the...
KK.
You guys got
want
the
That's what it
email.
says.
I want to continue things with Joey since technically we are not supposed to know this information.
Nah, I don't
Is what
never
it
want to
said.
be in that kind of love.
She
Ever.
found an
Nah.
inbreeding loophole.
No.
nasty.
You can't.
If
you
that
can't.
is not a reality TV show.
Inbreeding loophole.
Yes. All right. Would our parents come forward with the truth? I do not want to be the one to tell my mom or his dad because they would absolutely be crushed. I also could never tell my siblings. I love Joey so much, and I just don't know how to process this whole thing. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Whoa, 1-855-BERT Show.
All right, you find out the person you're not just like going on dating, in a relationship with,
Yeah.
having relations with. You find out that person is your sibling.
Yeah.
All out the window.
No love.
That's just it's
Yes.
just it's done.
It's 100% clear. You have sex with them two more times and then break up.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
I just
there a
turned into a
ghost?
Halloween decoration. Oh, sorry.
Do you know how hard it is to find somebody that's good at that? Two more times and then break up.
No. Like the love is there. The love that's there is family love. It's not touch love anymore.
Oh.
She needs stop calling him Joey, call him bro. Like just everything you need to do to disconnect.
and it's not fair for them to have to drop this bomb on the family, but they need to sit down her dad and his mom and be like, we know the secret, courtesy of DNA. We know we are related. It is now your responsibility to handle this. You can't undo, like, You can't unknow it. God forbid she didn't take the DNA test.
Right.
And she kept on doing it with her brother.
Yeah.
And then
they
they have
kids
a
and
baby
stuff.
with a big old forehead.
Dobby.
They
Davina.
probably would have still kept the secret too. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Recessive gene.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I bet our great-grandparents had big foreheads, too. Who knew?
Who knew?
PSA, not everybody with a big forehead.
I know. I'm just.
We're not saying. It's just a possibility. Anita, good morning. You are on the Bert Show. Hi.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, thank you for being part of this.
If it was me, I would definitely sit both those parents down and have a talk, because I think that, first of all, you stop dating him. But the more important thing is, how dare the both of you not tell us, number one, and number two, after the both of you know that we're seeing each other, neither one of you has the common decency or the gumption to step forward and say something. Like, they're being intimate clearly. What if she did fall pregnant?
Right.
Like, you're putting them in a terrible situation.
I think y'all are being real close-minded about this dating thing.
Wait a minute.
Get out of here.
What?
Get out of here.
Huh?
Perfect.
You know how hard it
Capital
is?
No,
letters.
stop. I can't believe you have the gumption.
Yo, that's a new one.
You guys have
And the
any
gumption.
idea how hard it is to find the one? You guys are being very
Ain't
close,
nothing that
man.
hard.
I know.
I'm
Just
sorry.
like to point out, Bert is joking.
Yes,
I don't know.
it is.
People can't
Am
see him
I?
laughing
I don't
behind
know.
the scenes.
It's a new dating website. There's farmersonly.com and familyonly.com.
People tell us all the time, sometimes the show seems one-sided, so I'm just trying to take the other side.
Not once, two more times. Nah.
Erica, good morning. How much longer should they date before breaking up?
0 seconds.
3 seconds?
3 seconds. What's going on?
So I'm an adoptive parent, and it really, really bothers me when people keep adoption a secret. And obviously this is not that type of situation with adoption, but nonetheless, these people don't know who Joey doesn't know who his biological father is. And
Yeah.
so it's so wrong. Everybody has a right to know where they come from. It's despicable. I mean, the whole thing is just, she needs to not care about anybody in the situation but Joe.
All right, Stacy here wants to say there is a loophole. Okay,
No,
an
there is
inbreeding
not.
loophole.
Yay.
She wants to agree with you, Davi. Stacy, try to keep love alive.
I was calling because I do believe genetically, because they do not share the same mom, they can actually marry and have children, and the children would be fine.
Your child is in the background asking you to stop. Stop this.
Stop this.
Mom,
Stop it right now.
Mom, stop. You stop this.
Hey, ready for this? Just because it's legal doesn't mean you should do it. Just because it's legal doesn't mean you should do it.
All right.
And just because your child may or may not come out with a big forehead does not mean you should do it.
All right, so final advice, Kristen.
No, you end the relationship. You confront your dad and his mom, and they come clean. This is gross.
Mo.
Stop. That's it. You have to stop.
Davi.
Can't do it.
Bert and I will tell you to do it. Do it. Have a weird little baby.
Give love a chance. Prudes.
The Bert Show.